Capital market over the period of time have evolved a lot in terms of digital transformation. If we remember, this journey started from paper-based transactions, and now we are having a complete full-fledged digital transactions in each place. So right from buying a securities or buying a mutual fund, it is just a tip of your mobile phone. You have to just click on the mobile phone and you can buy or sell anything. You can also do a financial transaction like transferring your fund or transferring of your digital securities using your mobile phone itself. So it's really a fun, I can say, because everything has come on the tip of the investor, and the journey is phenomenal. Digital transformation have actually revolutionized the entire ecosystem of capital market, and it is going to evolve over the period of time with various niche technologies and the transformation which is booming in. So if you can take an example of digital transformation have made the life very easy for the investor. As I mentioned in my previous shot about how the investor can buy or sell using their mutual fund or the capital market stocks using their mobile phone. The journey don't stop over here. The journey start from actually onboarding the customer in the digital platform itself. So earlier the customer used to fill up a lengthy account opening form for his inclusion of account opening in the trading platform. Now the customer need not require to do so. He can actually open the account using a mobile phone or a website with a very easy steps, and then his journey start for the trading platform. Now over here, if you can see, there are a lot of things are there, like actually viewing of his portfolio or buying or selling the stocks or transferring of the stocks. Earlier those all things were a lot of manual. Now all those things have actually become very digital. You can actually do all these things using digital platforms itself. The variety of services like keeping your goals or achieving your goals of the trading platform, those can be achieved with simple applications which are available in the mobile phone itself. So if you can see the digital transformation for the customer, it has become really very phenomenal. At the same time, the broking houses or the institutions which are actually working in the capital market, their core processes have been also evolved using digital transformation. Take an example of robotic process automation. Robotic process automation have played a huge role in digital transformation. Earlier, for clearing and settlements, or even for that matter account opening processes or fund transfer, it used to take a lot of time. But after digital transformation, specifically using robotic process automation, the work which used to happen for 7 days, 8 days now has started to happen in 7 minute, 8 minute kind of a time. So not only the investors' interest, but even for the institutions which are in this particular segment, they are really getting benefited because of digital transformation. Digital transformation have actually changed the entire ecosystem of the capital market. Because of digital transformation, the business want to become first in the market to bring any new services for the customer. And this has actually created a lot of overhead on security, because security is something which is very very important and crucial for the capital market and for the investors. It is very imperative that you require to have up to date security for various infrastructure which are in place. Now when we come to know about information security standards, in capital market, those are also in place. Like take an example of the Security Exchange Board of India, SEBI. They have actually brought in the cyber security framework for all the institutions which are operating in this particular segment, which actually have given a guidelines what kind of a information security standard you should require to have in your infrastructure, which can actually tackle any kind of a next generation cyber security threat for your institution as well as for the customers. Now when we talk about the cyber security threats in the Western world, the cyber security threats were actually started from capital market. If you remember, the first biggest cyber security fraud which was happened in the Western countries was actually in the capital market, and then it started in banking. Fortunately, in India, as of now, in cybersecurity domain for the capital market, the things are very good in shape, and because of the regulatory requirements which are in place since last decade, the infrastructure is very much protected. On top of it, even the new regulation which has come in, and wherein the regulator have asked for additional security measures, these are really helping the institution to build a solid information security standards. Data science or data analytics is something which is evolving over the period of time for capital market. At the same time, robotic process automation, artificial intelligence, machine learning, these are the technologies which are actually shaping the capital market in various areas, right from the customer onboarding till the customer customer journey for various transactions the customer is doing. I will say artificial intelligence and machine learning is something which is in the evolving stage, wherein the customers are getting lot of insights about their application with the help of AI and ML. However, robotic process automation has actually now reached to a very decent stage, wherein the customers as well as the institutions are using it at a very very high level for doing their day-to-day operations, and this is really materializing well. So at this point of time, robotic process automation is a very niche and very good thing. Over the period of time, artificial intelligence, machine learning will definitely help, and at the same time technologies such as voice technologies, those are also doing a lot of things in the market. People are actually trying a lot of things using trading with the help of voice technologies, with the help of machine. So these all technologies will definitely evolve over the period of time. Digital is evolving, and so as the hackers and attackers, those are also evolving. So they are actually taking the help of digital to attack. Now what has happened over the period of time, we used to be very much protecting ourselves with the old technologies like the firewalls or AVs or the old tools which were in place. However, those tools are now actually those are old and aged tools which does not give a lot of insights about what is happening with your infrastructure or security. Now what we required is a new age tools or technologies which can help you to safeguard against the sophisticated attackers. When I mean sophisticated attackers, you must be aware about zero-day attacks, you must be aware about advanced persistent threats, you are also must be aware about the targeted attacks. Nowadays there are a lot of attacks which are happened on targeted attacks. Targeted attack means those are specifically created and crafted for an institution and which does not have any signature in place. When I mean signature is something which can help you to defend yourself from any kind of attack. Now when you don't have a signature in place which can defend yourself, you can understand the biggest criticality of that attack. So these kind of attacks the attackers are using nowadays for doing attack on the institution. Now how to defend yourself? Now to defend yourself you require similar or better technologies which can protect you. So those technologies for me are like sandbox technologies or advanced persistent threat kind of a technologies or honeypots. Now when we say about honeypot or APTs, these are the technologies which are next generation technologies. These have a lot of blend of the old technologies, at the same time they are much ahead when it comes to identifying the attacker and the attacks and safeguarding yourself. So these are the technologies which you should bang on. At the same time, machine learning and artificial intelligence based technologies are also playing a big role. Those technologies are still very new entrant to the industry and those are evolving. However, the biggest pain point of at this point of time is the appliances or security devices which are in place. Those generate humongous amount of data which need to be analyzed and identified that which are the real attacks and which are the fake attacks. Over here artificial intelligence and machine learning based systems can help you to identify the real attacks and defend yourself based on the patterns, based on the behavior of the users, systems and the infrastructure. You can actually get rid out of the attacks. Over the period of time, if you can go and see in the Western countries are really giving a lot of reliance on technologies such as APTs and honeypots, because those are the technologies which are proven. APTs specifically and even honeypots, those are 20-25 years old technologies which are earlier used to used in the military and defense segments where critical infrastructure always remain in place. So those technologies have been proven on those particular segments. Now it is the industry adoption which is happening in the Western countries, and those are really helping. So even despite of having all of your defensive and protective technologies in place, still you are always susceptible to any attack or any kind of a breach. Now how to safeguard yourself? That is the biggest question everyone might be thinking of. So there is a very simple term in the industry is transfer the risk. So what we used to do is, you should require to have kind of an insurance in place which can you can think about transferring some of your risk which is a residual risk, so that you can be protected. Now over the period of time, cyber insurance have evolved and it is taking a lot of care about the information security aspect. So if you can go and see, there are a lot of cyber insurance related products are available in the industry which are taking a lot of coverage in various aspects. So right from your unauthorized transaction till the cyber security breach or data privacy breach, or even for that matter about hacking attempts. So a lot of coverage has been taken care by the cyber security insurance providers, and the cyber security insurance segment is actually evolving considering the new age attacks as well. So earlier the coverage was in 3 particular areas or 4 particular areas. Now this particular industry is also evolving and they are looking out that what are the main pain point of this particular industry and how to safeguard that to certain limit. So cyber insurance is definitely a must take, because at this point of time when you are not aware about what kind of a risk your organization might be facing, but if you have certain level of cyber insurance in place, probably you can remain safe that I have certain level of protection and I can, in case of anything adverse going on, I will still remain protected.